Welcome to Raila'S Kaiman TV. This is your host, Raila'S Kaiman, the tallest man in Black Africa. Today I want us to look at the choice of Raila'S running mate, because Raila'S running mate will break or seal his presidency. Kwa sababu kuna mambo ambayo tunaona yanafaa kuangaliwa, tuna mambo ambayo yanakuwa yakitokea. Because when you look at Raila, he has zeroed in on two people, that is Martha Karua and Kalonzo Musyoka. So the two case is where now he's zeroing in. Na unapoangalia utaona kwamba when you look at Martha Karua, she's coming out as one first among equals. Kwa sababu ukiangalia utaona yeye ndiye ambaye anapendekezwa na watu wengi sana. Lakini sijui vile Raila anaona, sijui vile Uhuru anaona, kwa sababu utaona kwamba hawa ni watu ambao wanafaa waje pamoja. Raila awe pale, Kalonzo awe pale na Uhuru awe pale, ili waweze kukubaliana who is going to be Raila's running mate. Kwa sababu if he chooses Kalonzo, he will win in round 1. That is my take. But if he chooses Karua, this country is likely to have a runoff. I'm saying this because one thing I know for sure is that Ruto cannot win these elections. Ruto cannot win, cannot garner more than 50+1 votes. Ruto cannot get the 50% in 23 counties of the republic. Kwa sababu unapoangalia utaona kwamba unless Raila loses in Nyanza, unless he loses in the coast of Nairobi, there is no way that Ruto can win this election. If he chooses Karua, he should be ready to form a government with Kalonzo, kwa sababu Kalonzo naye lazima aangaliwe vizuri sana. But my take is that I think he need to call people. He need to sit down with Kalonzo and agree why it is important to have Karua or why this should be Kalonzo. Let us look at the choice of Martha Karua. If he chooses Martha Karua, what is likely to happen? One, he is likely to win the hearts and the votes of the undecided voters. Kuna watu wengi ambao mpaka sasa wajaamua watampigia Ruto au watampigia Raila Amolo Odinga. About 10 to 15% of voters have not decided, kwa sababu wao haoni kizuri kutoka kwa wote, katika upande wote. It is what we call avoidance. Lakini when you look at the ticket of Martha Karua is going to bring what we call approach. Pale ambapo wapiga kura watakuja upande wake, and I think they are going to vote for Raila Amolo Odinga. That is the undecided voters. The other thing that Martha Karua brings is that she's going to bring the women votes in Raila's basket. Kwa sababu watu wengine ambao ni watu ambao wanatetea jinsia, ni wanajinsia, they are we call them activists. Wale ambao we also call them feminists. Hadi watu ambao ni wengi sasa, kwa sababu utaona kwamba wao wanapendelea Martha Karua. Wanasema kwamba kuchaguliwa kwa Martha Karua ni kupigia Kenya kura. A vote for Martha Karua ticket is a vote for Kenya, and a vote for Ruto and the other team is a vote for selling this kind of auction in this country. Kupale na tutaona kwamba ni wanawake na watakuja upande wa Azimio. Jambo lingine ambalo uchaguzi or the nomination of Martha Karua is that it's going to attract funding, especially from the international community. Unapoangalia Martha Karua test the integrity test, which is lacking on the other side. Unapoangalia upande wake utaona kwamba watu watajitokeza. She's going to attract so many investors in the country, because Raila is we know Raila is a reformist. We know Raila is somebody who has been amekuwa akipigania mabadiliko, amekuwa akitaka hii Kenya ibadilike, na ndio sasa kule kuja kwa Martha Karua upande wake kutazidi kuonyesha kwamba he's a serious guy, unlike Kalonzo. The other thing that the nomination of Martha Karua as running mate is going to bring is that Kenya Kwanza you look like a union of the Devil Association, UDA, Union of the Devil Association. Kwa sababu unapoangalia utaona kwamba wale watu ni watu ambao wamepakwa matope kila mahali. They have tainted their figures, they have tainted their eyes, they have tainted their integrity is in question. When you look at Ruto himself, he has integrity issues. He has court battles. He has stolen people's heart, and amekuwa akiulizwa maswali mengi. When you look at Rigathi Gachagua, all these guys, kuna Megi akina Waiguru, and you remember that that opinion poll that was carried out, and Kenyans were asked the most corrupt person on earth. And they said one is Ruto, followed by Anne Waiguru. So when you bring Mother Karua, then the Association of the Devil, utaiona pale. Union of the Devil's Association, utaiona pale, UDA. Jambo lingine ni kwamba Raila supporters in Mount Kenya will turn out in large numbers, because this one is going to motivate them. You know, Raila'S many supporters now in Mount Kenya, unlike in the past. So this is something that is going to come. This is an ingredient, something that is going to motivate them to come out in large numbers. And you see, sasa wakiona Mother Karua ndiye aliyechaguliwa pale, mtu ambaye ana ni mtu ambaye ana sifa nzuri. Because you see, when you look at Mother Karua already is defending Raila so hard in Mount Kenya. She is campaigning so hard, door to door, town hall meetings, and even going to the churches. You have seen her. Kwa hivyo kile ambacho kinajitokeza ni kwamba wafuasi wa Raila watajitokeza, they'll be very bold. And now, when they become very bold, what can happen is that they can only come out and then vote for Raila Amolo Odinga. The other thing that Mother Karua's ticket brings is that she is going to click the voters up at the Ukabani. So when that button is clicked, most of the people in Ukabani will not vote, because you see, Raila will be left with the three Ukabani governors. I agree that he will not lose all the votes that Kalonzo brings. But what happens is that he's likely to get maybe 50% of the Kaba votes. Others may not vote. And these voters, they may not even benefit Ruto. Although it can happen that people can, the Kabas, they can vote in protest. Kwa sababu Kalonzo amepuzwa, ameachwa, kwa hivyo they can decide also to vote for Ruto. Jambo lingine ni kwamba Kalonzo himself may fail to campaign for Baba. You know, Kalonzo has been taking this issue very seriously, and it is close to his heart. Na anaona kwamba yeye ndiye anafaa kuchaguliwa, na akasema kulikuwa na makubaliano hata kabla ya muungano kukubalika. The first thing they agreed, the three of them, when they formed the three-legged stool, ni kwamba yeye ndiye angekuwa mgombea mwenza. And now it's also important to look at if Kalonzo is chosen, what will happen. I think I've said Baba will win this election in round 1 if he is chosen. Because over 2 million votes will be assured of Raila's side. Kwamba hawa watu ni wengi kwa sababu unapoangalia the Kaba votes, and they are spread all over Machakos, Mombasa, the whatever, the Western. There are so many, even Nairobi. Kwamba hawa watu watampigia kura. And you see, what you are looking here is votes. Kile ambacho tunaangalia sio mashindano ya urebo kama anavyosema Ruto, lakini kile ambacho tunaangalia, what we are looking for is votes. The other thing that Kalonzo brings, you know, this man is experience by the virtue kwamba amewahi kuwa makamu wa rais wa Mwai Kibaki. Ni mtu ambaye ana ujuzi, and then the other thing is that he has been very much involved in diplomacy. Tumewahi kumuona kule South Sudan akitumwa, tumewahi kumuona mambo mengi. Kwa hivyo kule kuja kwake, it is also going to bring experience in Azimio. Then that means that we like to have a very vibrant campaign in Azimio. The other thing is that he is likely to hurt the women voters, because most of the women wanagojea Mother Karua. Kwa hivyo hawa watu wanaweza wakawa wamekasirika, hawajafurahi, na wakataka kupiga kura, na wale ambao who have not decided may also decide to vote for Ruto. Then the other thing is that he brings boredom in Azimio's campaign, because you see, you find the same song, the same melodies, the same singers. You know, we have always said that it is important to do things in different results, to expect different do things in different ways to expect these different results. Lakini unapoangalia hapa utaona kwamba Raila has been having Kalonzo the first time, the second time, and now the third time. Although we know that Raila has not lost the three previous elections. He has won the three previous elections. He knows very well that he has been winning. They have been winning together, and they actually he may not. Although the campaigns may be very bold, he will bring victory. The other thing is that Karua, I know will still campaign for Baba, because what I know, Mother Karua is in Azimio with all her heart. Whether she's chosen as the Raila'S candidate or not, she will campaign for Baba. Now, what is the way forward? If you ask me, I would advise Raila Amolo Odinga to go for Kalonzo's 2 million votes. Because what is important here, I've said, are the votes. Because when you look at Mother Karua, if you look at Kirinyaga, the voters are, I think, about 300,000. And, you know, she cannot convince most of these votes. And she cannot sway the voters in Mount Kenya. Because what you have now is like Mount Kenya, and many parts are decided. The only part that I think that is not fully decided is Ukabani votes. That's why I'm saying anafaa kumchagua Kalonzo Musyoka. Because I also say that if we go for Mother Karua, she can go for a runoff. Lakini akimchagua Kalonzo, he's assured of a first win, round 1 win. Jambo la pili, I would urge Uhuru to lead Ruto's onslaught in the mountain, because Uhuru has not campaigned in the mountain. I don't know why he has taken too long. And I think time has come now to hit the ground running and campaign and demolish all what Ruto has built. And once he leads the onslaught, I'm sure he'll not come out empty-handed in the mountain, because Raila'S win is actually inevitable. What he needs now is only to top up the basket and to be very careful when it comes to the issue of running mate. The other thing is that I would urge Baba and his team to use any trick in the book, especially in Mount Kenya, even if it means kumwaga pesa. Mwageni pesa. Unajua watu wa Mlima Kenya wanapenda pesa sana, na ukionyesha pesa kupigia Baba kura. You know, there is a feeling in Mount Kenya kwamba Azimio bado hajatumia pesa na watu wanatarajia pesa. Use any trick in the book, even if it means going door to door, going to the markets and convincing people. Kwa sababu mnaweza, because if you win squarely, especially in Mount Kenya, this election must be the most interesting in Kenyan history. Jambo lingine ni kwamba they should try to infiltrate Kenya Kwanza. Unajua Kenya Kwanza wako pale tu. Ni vizuri mjaribu to infiltrate this, try to know what they are doing every day. Fuata kile ambacho wanafanya katika mikutano yao, ili muweze kuja na mikakati ambayo itaweza kunufaisha Azimio. Break this party if you can. Na kama inawezekana, Uhuru can actually invite some of these UDA guys in State House, wakule ugali kama vile Moi alikuwa anafanya, and do anything that is possible. Hata kama inamaanisha watu to drop out from the race even in the last minute, do anything that is within the law. Jambo lingine ni kwamba what is coming out is that Baba now looks more organized, and I think what you need to do is to bring Kalonzo on the table. They agree how they are going to announce Karua as the running mate. If not that one, he go for and appoint Kalonzo, because this dilly-dallying inaleta madhara mengi kuliko faida. It is high time that Baba goes for Kalonzo or go for Mother Karua. If he goes for Mother Karua, he should convince Kalonzo, even when it comes to the announcing, wawe ndiye wako pale. Hata ikiwezekana Kalonzo mwenyewe atagaze, ndio they can be able to maintain the Kaba votes. You are there, have not subscribed. This is Gashis Kaiman, the tallest man in Black Africa. Have a great day. Eid Mubarak.